This is the perk of being a home health nurse. I get to drive to my patient's house listening to bangers. Hey guys, spend the day with me as a working mom. It is almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna have a little something to eat. I made sopa last night for my husband to have for work and for the baby to have something to eat at the babysitter's house. So this is just chicken and rice, and I'm just gonna eat this. I'm not really hungry, but I'm gonna eat a little bit. Baby is still sleeping right now. If he doesn't wake up on his own, I'll have to get him up and then head out to the babysitter's house so that I can go to work. So follow along for the day. All right, so I did take my baby to my 9-month-old appointment, and the doctor said he should be eating more food and drinking less milk. So I used to only give him like breakfast and dinner like in solid food, but I guess now I have to incorporate more. So I'm sending him to the babysitter's house with this little peanut butter sandwiches, watermelon, cherries, and little Cheetos that he can snack on throughout the day. A pouch. This is yogurt with banana for breakfast, and then this is the soup that I made that he's gonna have for lunch. And of course, he does have milk, so we're gonna slowly transition him. I'm just gonna tell her to do the best that she can. My husband watched the baby yesterday, and he did the best that he could, but he still had a lot of milk, so we'll see how he does at the babysitter's house. It is already 9:08. I gotta go brush my teeth, get the baby ready, and head out. Oh my god, it's 9:30. I swear it's like a circus to get everything out of the house. Like diaper bag, walker, lunch bag. Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways, on the way to drop off the baby to the babysitter's house. I just realized I didn't show you guys the baby or anything, so there he is. Alright guys, so I dropped off my son at the babysitter's house. It is now 9:50. I have a 14-minute drive to my first patient of the day, and they're gonna be a start of care. Alright guys, just got to my first patient's house. It's 10:06, so let's do the thing. Alright guys, so that first patient was a fail. She didn't open the door, and it's like a locked community, so I don't know how to put it in perspective if you don't really know what I'm talking about, but basically it's like little apartments, and in order to enter the community you have to have a code, and you put the code, it calls the patient, and then they open the door, and it's like completely locked, and there's a sign that says like nobody's gonna open the door for you. So I called through the call box like 10 times and she didn't answer, so then I called her phone because she agreed to the scheduled time. I showed up, she's not answering the call box. I called her phone 3 times, I left a voicemail, she didn't answer. So I had to move on to patient number 2, who is also an SOC, and I called them to let them know I was a little early, and she said give me like 20 minutes. So I'm just sitting here outside of the house, but I just saw her like pull up, so I'm gonna go give them a little bit to like settle in, and then I'll go do them. But yeah, this is just like the inconsistency sometimes with home health. You have things planned and things don't go the way that you planned them, and then you gotta kind of maneuver to a different plan, you know? So patient number 2 is now my patient number 1, who is an SOC. After her I have another SOC, and then I'm done for the day unless that other lady calls me back. So not a very productive day today, but it's fine. I didn't want to work anyways. Alright guys, I was able to see that patient. It's 11:15 now. I'm on my way to the next patient, who's also a start of care. They're half an hour away. Just snacking on some apples. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch yet, but this will hold me over. Okay guys, so I stopped to get some food. I had a little lunch. It is 1:58. I'm on my way still. I haven't seen the patient yet, the second start of care. And guess what? The first patient that I tried to see called me back from a different number. She's like, she left me a voicemail while I was at the drive-thru. She was like, hey, like, we had an appointment between 9:30 and 10:30. Like, nobody has came. And I'm like, what the box. So I called her back and I let her know. I was like, I was at the call box. You know, she said the first number that I called was her landline. That's not working. Yada, yada, yada. Her call box is not working even though I put the number she told me. Long story short, I'm gonna go see her after this patient. So at the end of the day, I will have 3 starts of cares, which would be nice for me instead of just having 2. But yeah. Alright guys, it is 12:28. I just finished that start of care for the patient. It was only physical therapy. So yeah, I get to open up the case for that. I'm gonna go back to the first patient that I told you about that I couldn't get into her house. So yeah, thankfully she called me back. I'm gonna go see her. It's a 25-minute drive. After that, I'm gonna go pick up my son. So let's go. This is the perk of being a home health nurse. I get to drive to my patient's house listening to bangers with no worry in my head, instead of sitting at a nurse's station, not eating, crying, the call lights are going off, family members are, oh no. I'll take this over any day. Thank you, honey. Oh my god, you guys, don't mind my big ass glasses, okay? My husband got them for me for our, I think it was like one of our first Christmas. We were not married, we were just dating. They're humongous. I feel like I look like a, you know, Mosca vibes, but hey, they're cute and they're one of my first Christmas gifts, so I will always cherish them. They're Coach, they're just really big, but you know what? When you live where I live and you're driving, you need all the protection you can get. Who's calling me now? Alright guys, it is 12:51. Oh my god, that was yesterday's coffee. I meant to grab was this. That's what I get for not looking at the cup before I put my mouth on it and suck the liquid into my mouth. Alright, it's 12:50. We are at the last patient of the day, start of care, which was actually the first patient that never opened the door, blah blah blah. I'm here now, so let's get her done. Alright guys, and just like that, it is 1:30 and I'm done with that case. Gotta go to the bank to get money to pay the babysitter and then go pick up my son. Alright guys, we are at the bank. Gonna get them cash money. I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you. Alright guys, I got the money, but actually I have like no vegetables at the house, which I need to get, and the store that I want to go to, hang on, bumpy road. The store that I want to go to is like on the way to the babysitter's house, so I'm gonna stop at the store first to get veggies and then get the baby. Anyways, I think what I meant to say was that I need to go get veggies because like my husband's working the next 4 or 5 days and he's gotta have lunch, so I need to make lunch for him. So he eats a lot of foods that I don't have, so I can't just live without veggies at my house anymore. So yeah, we're gonna go get that and then get the baby. It is almost 2 o'clock right now. Okay guys, it is now 2:20. I got a little bit of stuff, but I waited in line instead of doing self-checkout because like I told you guys, I got a lot of fruit and veggies and stuff, and just self-checkout is just a pain in the ass when it's fruit and veggies. If it's a bunch of stuff that you're just scanning, by all means, I will do self-checkout, but I'm not gonna be sitting there looking up the fucking shit and then it's the wrong item, and no thank you. I'll wait in line, let them do it for me. Okay, time to get the baby. He's been there since 9:40, almost 10 o'clock actually. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 5 hours-ish almost. Alright, let's go. Alright guys, I got the baby. He's tired. Like I think I've told you guys before, maybe not in this video or another video, but my baby doesn't really sleep at the babysitter's house. I don't know why. I really wish somebody could help watch him at my house, but people who want to come to my house are a little expensive, so it's just better for me. It's cheaper for me to bring him here. But yeah, it just sucks that he doesn't really sleep here. He'll maybe nap like 10 or 15 minutes, but today she specifically told me he hasn't slept. And I told my husband and the babysitter, I'm like, okay, I understand, like, he's not sleeping like he would at home here, but if as long as it doesn't affect his nighttime sleep, I'm okay with it. My baby sleeps through the night, okay? He goes to bed between 7 and 8 and he wakes up between 6 and 7. So as long as him not sleeping at the babysitter's house doesn't affect his nighttime sleep, I'm okay with it. Oh, and so anyways, he doesn't sleep at the babysitter's house usually. So usually when I pick him up, by the time I drive home, he's asleep in the car. And it's okay because the car seat that I have is like the 360 one. So it's not a lot to take him out. I just flip him over, get him out. And usually when I have him in my arms, he'll stay asleep. So then I put him in the crib and he'll sleep a good amount, maybe 1, even 2 hours. So that's good. But yeah, we're kind of working it out and seeing what works for us. I think she's been taking care of him maybe now for a month. So far so good. We'll see. Guys, I literally just put the camera down. He's already sleeping. Thankfully, the babysitter doesn't live too far away from me. It's like a 10-minute drive. So I'm almost home and he can rest in his little crib. Okay guys, successfully put the baby down, brought the groceries inside. But I actually want to lay down for a little bit. Baby is peacefully sleeping, so I'm gonna lay down, even though like I'm not gonna fall asleep probably, but I'm gonna lay down for a bit. And then I need to get into action and fold some clothes, make food, the wifey duties. All right guys, it is now 4:40. Baby is awake. He woke up from his little nap. So I'm just feeding him like the leftover food that he didn't eat with the babysitter. I didn't like take a nap or anything. Actually, yes I did. I laid down. I edited a YouTube video. And then I did take a little nap actually. So I feel good and I'm gonna feed the baby, make dinner, make lunch for my husband for tomorrow. I don't know, I'm still full. I had McDonald's, so we'll see what the rest of the day entails. I do need to eventually chart, but little dude is up for the what's up? Little dude is up for the rest of the day because he's up right now almost 5 o'clock, so he'll go to bed around 7 or 8. And yeah, so I either have to entertain him, keep an eye on him so I can do stuff, and I probably won't chart till he goes to sleep, but we'll see. Sorry, my tripod's in my car, but I'm gonna make my husband calabacita con quesos. So I'm just gonna prop you guys here. Jalapeno, tomato, sometimes my camera records like in slow motion, so I have that fear. So I just had to stop the video so I could double check that I was filming in the correct thing that I had to film. I'll do like, oh my eyes, like half of this and maybe, I don't know, this is freaking huge. That's what it looks like right now. It still has to finish like cooking. And that's what we look like over here. Very entertained with that. No, not the mop water. It is about that time though, 5:25. Mama needs a pick-me-up. And I actually just tasted the food. It's actually pretty good, and I don't usually eat that, but it's good. So I might save some for me later. Okay guys, just got out of the shower. I am in a towel, do not worry. A lot has happened, okay? It is now like 8:30 at night. My baby's already in his crib, trying to fall asleep. So I finished making my husband's lunch, and while I made him white rice too, and I was like sitting on the couch just chilling, waiting for the white rice to be ready, and my baby was just playing in the playpen, and like the electricity went on and off 3 times, like quickly, like it just turned on and off, and then on and off within the span of like 2 or 3 minutes. It happened 3 times, and after that my AC stopped working. So I turned the thermostat on, I turned it off, I reset the thermostat, I went outside and like turned the breaker on and off for the AC, and like the AC is not working. Like it's just on. It's just on. And I had the AC set to like 75, and my house was marking that it was 77 degrees, and then it was marking that it was 78 degrees. Mind you, it was like maybe 4 or 5 p.m. It was really hot inside of the house. So I called my AC guy. He said he can come check it out tomorrow. But a long time ago he came and he told me to change the batteries and change the filter. So like at 7 I decided to just go to Walmart and buy new filters and new batteries. So I'm gonna change the batteries right now, and I'm gonna have my husband change the filter when he comes home, see if that solves anything. Like right now I came home, I was gone for like an hour, because I went to Walmart and then I went to my sister-in-law's house to pick up a fan that I lent them because it was so hot. I was like, can I please go get the fan? And I got her some Starbucks, and I got myself some water. I was so thirsty. Anyways, I went to go pick up the fan because I'm like, hey, there's no way, like we're gonna survive the night. And I came home and the AC is still on, but it's still stuck at 77. But it feels cooler in here, and I know it's because it's like not blasting hot outside. So something is definitely wrong. Today's Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. So when I called the AC guy, he's like, you know what? He's like, I don't usually work on Sundays, but I already told somebody else that I would see them. He's like, so I'll try to see you towards the end of the day. So hopefully when my husband comes home, the AC situation gets fixed. If not, I guess we're gonna be struggling at home till it gets fixed. Because I mean, I would just be like, oh, you know what, like I'll go out, do something with the baby so that we're not like dying in here. But I told him I have to wait for him because I'm the only one here. So that's awesome. We're just struggling here with the AC, so we'll see. We'll see if we can troubleshoot it ourselves based on other tips he has given me in the past. Frustrating, but it's part of adulthood here. Where'd you go?